Exploring Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore began with a quick stop at the Visitor Center before heading back out into the waters of Lake Superior. We stopped by one of Michigan's most photographed landmarks that quickly came into view, the Grand Island East Channel Lighthouse. This wooden sentinel, standing since 1868, was built to guard mariners safely into the Munising Bay. Back then, Lake Superior was bustling with ships carrying iron ore, lumber, and copper, resources that defined Upper Peninsula's history. But this stretch of water was as treacherous as it was busy. Dense fog, sudden squalls, and submerged shoals made navigation perilous. The lighthouse itself is remarkably simple, yet striking. Its square tower rises from a keeper's house, weathered gray by over a century of storms. It was decommissioned in 1908 and has since been preserved by locals and volunteers who recognize its historical value. Leaving the shoreline behind, we turned inland to begin a hike into the heart of the National Lakeshore, a place where history and nature blend seamlessly. Our destination, Chapel Rock and Chapel Beach, all linked by a scenic trail through Michigan's wild north woods. The hike covers about 6.2 miles round trip, but even from the first steps, the beauty of the trail draws you in. The path leads you through a dense hardwood forest, where sugar maples and yellow birches form a canopy overhead. Shafts of sunlight break through, illuminating patches of ferns and wildflowers along the forest floor. Bird songs fill the air, warblers, chickadees, and the occasional woodpecker hammering against an old trunk. Lake Superior itself, calm today, has a long and often violent history. Over 200 shipwrecks rest beneath its surface, a testament to the lake's unpredictable storms. Early mariners nicknamed it the Graveyard of the Great Lakes. Roughly a mile and a half in, the sounds of rushing water grows louder, and then we see it, Chapel Falls. This is a 60-foot waterfall cascading gracefully over a sandstone cliff into a shaded gorge. Moss and ferns thrive in the cool spray, and the water's rhythmic roar is almost meditative. Standing at the viewing platform, it's almost impossible not to pause and take it all in. It feels like a hidden sanctuary in the woods. Continuing deeper into the forest, the trail occasionally opens to glimpses of Lake Superior through the trees. Then the sound of waves start replacing the birds, and suddenly the trees give way to a grand view. Chapel Rock stands like a natural monument at the edge of the cliff. This sandstone formation, sculpted by a millennia of wind and waves, once connected to the mainland by a stone arch. The arch collapsed in the 1940s, leaving the lone white pine on top clinging to its life. Its roots stretch across back to the mainland, which is a testament to nature's resilience. The water here is astonishingly clear, shades of turquoise and deep blue that seem more like the Caribbean than Michigan. Next to Chapel Rock is a small waterfall that tumbles directly into Lake Superior, its clear stream merging with the vast waters. Just beyond lies Chapel Beach, a crescent-shaped stretch of soft sand formed by dense forest. Pictured Rocks isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a landscape rich in stories. For the Ojibwe people, these cliffs and formations were sacred. They called this place Kitchi Manising, or the Great Island, and saw faces of spirits in the multicolored cliffs. Later, French explorers named them La Pierre Peinte, or painted rocks, for the vivid streaks of red, orange, green, and black created by the minerals leaching through the sandstone. As I watched the waves roll into Chapel Beach, I couldn't help but think about those who braved these waters in wooden schooners, guided in by lighthouses like the one we saw earlier at Grand Island. Pictured Rocks isn't just a park, it's a living, breathing record of resilience, etched in stone, carried by waves, and preserved in the stories by those who have walked these trails before us. While hiking back and reflecting, Pictured Rocks isn't just something that you see, it's something that you feel. There's so much history here on the lake and these shores. It's Michigan at its most wildest and most beautiful. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.